This thing's so pretty, but it's always in the way. Oh boy, paint looking good. Got some masks because you know what it be. So. As you can see, there were quite a few questions asked. Thank you guys so much for responding so much. Jesus, there's so many, so I won't be able to answer everything today. And if you guys want to ask questions and see more behind the scenes and everything that I get up to when I'm not filming YouTube videos, then definitely follow me on Instagram. We've got a whole bunch happening there. The Benki release, the sticker release that we did was shown on Instagram 2 days before we showed anyone else. So Instagram, baby. We're going to start from the bottom, then work our way up, because that's fair, because the people at the bottom ask questions first. So let's begin. Ganavas_Nick, I hope I'm saying that right, asks me, what made you want to start your YouTube channel? And by the way, I'm a big fan, smiley face. Thank you so much, Nick. Really appreciate the kind words. So if you don't know me and you don't know me well, I've been making videos on YouTube for a very long time now. Ever since like year 12, I was making like gaming videos, and it's not something that I ever bring up on YouTube like this channel. But back in the day, I had like 980 something subscribers on a channel called Blobified. I've been making videos for ages, and I think it's just a thing with me. I really enjoy making videos and creating content people want to see. It's like, I'd be even happy making like short films and stuff. I don't know, just making videos is super fun to me. Hopefully one day make a full-time career out of it. So yeah, YouTube is awesome. Ryan March Asani, oh boy, I'm gonna be horrible at pronouncing names, asks, is getting your own workshop a dream of yours? Brother, absolutely. I would love to have a workshop. I would love to be able to my parents' house and have my own workspace and be able to have mates coming around and work on the cars. That is a dream. What you see on YouTube with like Dustin Williams and TG Hunt, Adam LZ, that is the end goal. I would love to have that, but that's obviously far away, but eventually we'll get there. I'm sure we will. Night Ride 3 asks, best first mods to start out with? I reckon the 3 best mods that you can do to your car is firstly, exhaust, because you want that. Next, you want to make your car so low that it handles amazingly and you can't get over a single bump in your street. I'm like half joking when you say that. You should lower your car. And if you have a manual car, your third mod is definitely a short shifter. Best mod that you can do for driver feel. It is so nice to have a short shifter in this car. I love it. Shout out to Superclass who actually sent over that C's short shifter that I have. That's a weird question. Mr. Brendan I am. What position do I play and what champ do I play in League? Bro, if you don't play League of Legends, Danny Z, Mr. Vayne main, you know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm sorry, man, I hate Vayne so much. Danny, I hate you, bro. I'm just kidding, I love you. I play mid, I'm not ranked very high, I'm not even gonna bother saying it because it's not even a flex. And I play Echo and Veigar. Gyotess __. Ever think of buying one more car? Yeah, bro, we'll be buying a new car very soon, so stay tuned. Ricardo Fernandez, why did you choose an MR2? I'll be honest, it was extremely impulsive buying this car. The first thing that I wanted was a manual. Second thing I wanted was a Toyota because reliability. And back then I kind of didn't really have any sort of want for any other different brand for some reason. But now that I've matured, I want something different. And I wanted it to be sporty. So I went online, I looked up those 3 things, and MR2 came up. And as soon as I saw that there was an MR2 out there for sale in Sydney for the right price, I was like, yep, I'm buying that car. And I bought it with my mate in a week from another state. So it was extremely impulsive. And also when you look up MR2 mods, oh my goodness, there are some nice looking MR2s. MR2s are sleek AF. So that's why I bought an MR2. BRZ_STI Mr. Andrew Kennedy, he asks me, when are you going to show all the Benki things on your car? I'll show you right now. Oh, that was caused by me. Where's that? Nice. Parking sensors that don't work. My car needs a lot of work, alright? Bryce Crone _ asks, what's your favorite part / thing about the MR2? My absolute favorite thing about the MR2 is how it drives and how it feels being a mid-engine sports car. It's incredible around corners, having all that back weight on the rear wheels because it really bites into the ground when you're cornering. You can really feel it like squatting and biting into the ground. Anyone out there that owns mid-engine cars knows exactly what I'm talking about, and having the 3V ZFE, which is actually heavier than the stock engine, gives that extra planted feel for the car. So it feels amazing around corners, and especially from a dig. This car is a dig king. It beats all of my mates' cars that make probably triple the amount of power that this car makes because of all the weight over the back wheels and of course the lack of power. So speaking of Mr. Danny Z, he asks me, what's your dream car? Ooh, so many, dude. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, my voice like cracked like a million times there. There's so many. I can't really pick one, man. If I was gonna pick one car that I want, something that's sort of like realistic that I could afford eventually in the near future. If we're talking unrealistic, I want a Porsche 918. hybrid because that's sick. If we're talking realistic, honestly nothing crazy, but nowadays it's kind of crazy. I want an R34 GTT or R34 GTR Skyline. That would be a dream of mine come true. I've always wanted those cars. Originally I wanted Supras, but I later kind of grew up, and just the aggressive like sort of nature of the R34 compared to the Supra is ridiculous. You can't compare them. They're completely different. The R34 is just like, if you see that thing in the rear vision mirror of your car, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna just lane change and let that thing whiz by because, brother, that's Godzilla behind you. Don't want to mess with Godzilla. So yeah, GTR, R34, Skyline, dream car. Deshaun_Sylvia99 asks me, what's your day job? It's been a little bit complicated over the past couple of weeks because I've actually got a new job at a hospital, and all I do is really just sit there and mark people's names down because of this kind of setting that we're in. So before that, I actually quit my job today. I worked at a grocery store. I worked at Coles supermarket, so I pretty much was stacking fruit 90% of the time. I was there for 3.5 years. Of course, if you want to go into depth and you guys want to hear more about my experience with life and finding jobs and work and making money and stuff, then definitely leave a comment down below and tell me that. I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. It's just like a kind of meh sort of side to my reality and my goals and aspirations. So I just don't want to, I don't know, man. Let me know if you want to talk about that. Oh, nice catch. Now I'm just going to answer everyone who asks me, am I going to come to these places? Because a lot of people are like, are you going to come to Sydney? Are you going to come to Queensland? Are you going to come to where I am? I'll put it plain and simple. I want to travel the world and meet all of you guys. I reckon that would be sick. Going to different countries and seeing people that watch my videos, that is mind-blowing. I already know that we have quite a few followers in, you know, America and the UK and stuff, but going to other countries and meeting people there, that would be mind-blowing. So yeah, I'll be going everywhere eventually. Just give me time. As for everyone asking about domestic travel, so like Sydney, Queensland, Adelaide, Perth and stuff like that, that is all going to happen once Victoria gets out of this quarantine state and lockdown state. So the issue of traveling as well that's going to be hard is trying to get this engine in before the trip, because Lachlan is waiting for the harness from Paul Woods at Woodsport, who's doing the wiring harness for us, and we have to get this engine in before we do any sort of road trip. So we're gonna have to wait till this engine goes in Lachlan's Banky MR2. I'm super excited to see if this thing's any quicker than my MR2 over here, because that thing's gonna come with like a lightweight clutch and everything like that. So yeah, make sure you're following the build because exciting stuff is happening, baby. James Nolan asks me a question as well, and I want to show you who James Nolan is. Suss that out. That's James Nolan right here. James Nolan, he's a YouTuber in Brisbane, and James has stolen my photographer Marcus. If you don't know it already and you haven't been on my Instagram, of course, because I know there's a lot of you not following my Instagram, Mr. Marcus Bell Visuals, the man who takes all the awesome photos of my car and some of my thumbnails, has moved to Brisbane. So James, you've stolen my photographer, man. So James asks me, how long did it take you before you started to build confidence in front of your camera? You're a boss. James, thank you so much. James, I'll be straight up honest with you right now. I'm still not confident in front of the camera. I can't hold this thing in public at all without freaking out. I proper freak out. The only thing that you ever get comfortable with is sort of talking to the camera as if it's someone. Even that in itself is a skill. It's really hard for me. James is currently sitting on about 600, 700 subscribers. You guys should check him out. This guy makes killer content on an RB swap 180SX S13, whatever you want to call it. It is sick, and Marcus has taken awesome photos of it. So Matthew_Lee asks, should I buy an MR2 or nah? You kind of want one? Dude, I don't know where you're located. If you're located in the US, definitely cop one. They're cheap, I'm pretty sure, over there. Here, they're not so cheap. They're definitely going up in value. For a first car, I wouldn't say it's the best buy because, I don't know. My first car was a Camry, and the first thing that I wanted to do is be able to like put stuff in it. You can't put anything in an MR2. People are like, oh yeah, you can daily an MR2. You can daily anything, guys. But it's about convenience. You can go through my videos and see how much enjoyment I've got of owning the MR2. It's an incredible car to have, and I love it dearly. Don't ever get me wrong with that, but consider all your options. There's always this cute ass cat that's around in my neighborhood. Where you going? Where you going? Hey, puss, puss. Oh, it's gonna run away. Come here. Come here. Oh, this thing is so cute. I've always wanted a cat. Oh. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah. It's so small as well, and it's fully grown. I'm neither a cat or a dog person. I love both. I've never had a cat or a dog. That's probably why. This is my garage setting right now. How sick is this? MR2 flag. It's not accurate though, but maybe eventually. I love filming in here because you got the target top so you can see plenty of my face and the lighting isn't like stupid or anything. I got a lot of people asking me how much did I spend on the total build of my MR2. I have a list right here. I've spent a lot of money on this car. I'm not gonna say how much exactly, but there's been a lot of money put into this car. Not as much as some, but a lot. It's still a budget build. I'm gonna say above 15K. I thought while we're here as well, I'll bring you along while we run some errands. Saito085 asks me, how did I first get into the car scene? Well, damn, this thing's torquey. I know exactly who and when got me into the car scene. Ages ago, we used to modify our Camrys. Mr. Naoki, I reckon, inspired me to just start doing mods to the car. So my parents were always like, Rex, don't ever mod your car. It's such a big waste of money. The money is going nowhere and you're never gonna get anywhere with it. And that's totally fair enough, and that's like perfect advice, because every bit of money that you spend on your car is not gonna go anywhere. But Naoki decided to buy some wheels for his car, and I was like, oh damn, maybe I should get some wheels for my car. Maybe make mine a little bit better than his, and that's where it began. Oh, so I reckon my mate Naoki got me into it, because you know, who the hell would modify a Camry? That was the biggest thing back then. But I've also got a lot of questions asking what I dislike about my MR2. A lot of you people ask that, and one thing that I really dislike is the wind noise in it. You can literally hear all the little bits of wind coming through all the broken seals and stuff, and that's something you just can't avoid with MR2s. Every single Targa top that they've released has a leak at some, or has had a leak at some point in their life, and mine is definitely no exception from that. It's leaking worse than it ever has before. Only when you put like high pressure water in one certain spot it'll leak water, but just that wind noise is so frustrating. I wish that Toyota just made a better seal. Let's do a cheeky launch. Oh! That guy next to me tried to, wow, he actually did well. This guy. That thing nearly kept up with me. A Subaru Outback all-wheel drive. What the hell? It has gotten to the stage where it's actually illegal now to not wear a mask. So if I don't have one of these, I could be fined a big amount of money. So gotta wear one of these. Medical grade, baby. Got this from the hospital. I think I have what I need. I need some stuff to, Officeworks is a great place to get some stuff for shipping out things, so might grab some stuff here as well. Even with my face fully covered, it's still hard to film in here. It's so embarrassing. I'm smiling right now, can't even tell. That was quick, got the stuff we need. Let's head back, answer some more questions. Last couple, we'll do a couple more. Really sorry I can't answer all you guys' questions. I'll probably do another Q&A eventually soon. Last thing I want to say before I quickly answer some more questions is all the merch on the Rex HYT website will be getting complete refresh. So that means everything that's on there right now will be coming off the store, and nearly most of it has sold out. So if you want to cop anything from rexhyt.com as is, this is your last opportunity. Within the next week or so, we're going to be taking everything down and refreshing it with some new stuff. So cop your stuff now. So I'm going to quickly try to answer as many questions as I can while trying to keep this video at a somewhat timely level, because we don't want to going too crazy. We'll check you over here. Harris_Aliki. Oh god, that was probably the worst pronunciation ever. Evo or Subi? Evo. Sorry, bro. John C. Boy 99, how's the transmission on your MR2? How does it compare to other manual cars you've driven? Transmission feels great, however the shifter is lacking in the... There's only so much that you can do with Toyota shifters. Yes, I have a short shifter. Yes, it feels amazing, but if you compare that with like a stock OEM Honda shifter, Honda wins every day of the week. Hondas do way better shifters, and there are plenty of other cars that do way better shifters than Toyota. Toyota just really do a horrible job with their shifters, to be honest. But the transmission feels great. It's fine. Because it's a short ratio gearbox, it's nice and peppy, so you get all that torque down low. Russian Raccoon says, cars you recommend for P-platers / beginners. One car comes to mind immediately, and that's the Toyota 86. You'll learn so much in that car. Highly recommend you get one. If you're not into cars, get a Camry. It's Man says, where did you get your bumper lip from your MR2? Because I'm trying to find some for mine. I probably butchered the hell out of that sentence or question or whatever. Front lip, I got on eBay. Aeroware front lip cost me about $250 shipped to Australia. That's in Australian dollars. I'll just may as well talk about the rest of my body kit. Side skirts I got from DT Panels over in Springvale. Got them for about $650, and they came painted because they took forever to ship, so they painted them for me. It would have cost way more to get them painted. As for those rear add-ons, the little side bumper bits, they cost me about $150 from eBay. They actually are called the Greddy something, I don't know, but they're like little bumper add-ons. Super cheap, highly recommend you cop them. Makes the MR2 look really good, especially with the stock body. BA_Fairmont or Fairmon, would you ever want to change the color of your car? Absolutely. One day I do plan to wrap this thing. It's not really something that I want to do anytime soon, but eventually. we are looking to get a new car. And you guys are also asking me, what car am I gonna buy? And I'm giving out a lot of hints. Again, I still haven't purchased it, so things can change. I've told you what I want, but who knows, we might not get that. Finn_MR2 asks me, ever planning a Japan trip? You want to hear something crazy? I was going to be going to Japan in April, and what happened in April? Peak Corona. So I wasn't able to go there. We actually only got probably 60 or 70% of the money that we spent back from the flights. So we didn't get the 100% back, so I definitely lost some money there, which was pretty unfortunate. But we had everything booked. Luckily, we didn't book accommodation, but we already had plans on where we're gonna go. Chloe and I were gonna go, so it's a pretty sad topic to talk about because I was super excited and it would have been my first time out of Australia, which is very sad, but that's the reality. Look at these two beauties starting off. Oh, I miss this thing being my main car. I love my MR2 so much. I don't know what the plan is with this car. I do want to have a Camry one day again and just do it up like crazy, but that's not gonna be the thing. I don't know, maybe you never know. I want to thank you guys so much for asking questions on Instagram and responding to the story. If you want to post your questions down below in the comments, I'll also probably answer them there in text because I obviously read through all the comments. Unfortunately, I'm not able to respond to everything, but I'll definitely see it. So comment your question down below. I'll also admit this COVID stuff has been affecting me quite dramatically in terms of plans and stuff. I wouldn't say mentally, it's to the point where it's just a little bit annoying, but I wouldn't say that it's really upsetting happiness or anything. It's just super frustrating because we have so many plans and things and aspirations and goals that we want to do with this channel, and I know I say that a lot, but it's just holding us back so much. Like, I'll give you an example. I want to go to another state to buy a car. Can't do that. I want to have friends over and chill in the garage. Can't do that. I want to grab coffees with my mates. Can't do that. Film toad runs. You get the idea. It's a little bit of a shame, but we're working through it. So please, I don't know, bear with me. It's really hard to make content in times like this. In saying that, I will try. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate the support. You guys killed it with the amount of stickers you guys ordered. Seriously, honestly blowing me away. I couldn't believe that many stickers sold, and I can't wait to see what happens with the channel because of that. So we've already got some new parts coming on the way for the MR2. Suspension kit is just chilling over there. Got a full bushing kit coming as well. I'm just chucking out spoilers now. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one.